Hey there, online students. This is Dr. Buer. Welcome to the third week of classes. I am recording this video in the office of the house that we are renting here in France. Last week I was not able to do a video because I was having some connection problems, but we've gotten those all fixed, and so I'm up and running again. But I'm very thankful to be here. It's a pretty cool place. Let me show you outside. Let me open the window real quick. And I'm going to see if you can see a little bit. Might be a little hard to see, but you can see the little bit of the French countryside. There's a train track down there, maybe our car. You can't really tell because I don't have a video to look at. But at any rate, I wanted you to see that is France, at least from our vantage point. And if you look way off in the distance, you can actually see the Eiffel Tower at night, which is kind of cool. So, but at any rate, we really enjoyed being here. We've had a good time getting settled in. We certainly have enjoyed meeting some of the neighbors. We actually connected really, really well with the homeowner. They are in an RV going through the Americas. They started going through South America just this week and are going to take about 10, 11 months just to go all the way up through South, Central, and North America. So, but we connected well with them. So please pray they have a safe trip and that we can perhaps have some further connections in the future. So without further ado, let's talk about what we've got going on in classes this week. It's the third week of classes, so we're really getting into the meat of things. In NT 103 online, this is the week that you finish the TC work and you actually turn in the TC assignment on Ephesians 2:21. Now, just for clarity, we used Ephesians 2:8 as a model problem to think through, but the problem that you're going to write on is Ephesians 2:21. So be sure to read the instructions and then use the worksheet that marches you through all the different lines of evidence and that you write up the problem at the end. That will be useful to you in finishing the problem. Also note that you've got the proficiency exam due this week. Now, I apologize for having two things due in the same week, but I had to kind of squeeze it in where I could. And remember that the proficiency exam checks what you learned in NT 101 and 102. So therefore, you need to review the general quiz instructions. You need to review some vocabulary, paradigms, parsing, translation. All of that's going to be on the exam. It's a fairly short exam. It's designed just to be about 30 to 45 minutes. But at the same time, it is going to test, and I want to encourage you to do well because that'll help you as you move forward in the class. Now, in NT 104, we have finished our work on the structural layout. Now we're doing word studies. And I actually think word studies are really cool. It's one of the things I think that we tend to overlook when we think about how Greek works. And so I've done a lot of work in that area, and I find it really rewarding to work through. Just today, for example, I was doing a word study on stoicheia in Galatians chapter 4 in that first section, verse 3 of chapter 4. And it's a really cool word that has a lot of important ramifications for what Paul is arguing. So at any rate, we'll walk through the method and then you'll complete a word study by the end of the week. And of course, you can contact me if you have any questions. And then in NT 113, it's a fairly simple week. We're continuing our study of the political background. This week we focus on the Roman background. And your main assignment will be to get the research paper topic chosen that you're going to work on. So please take a look at those in the syllabus and then just fill in the correct form online with the information, and that'll be really all that you've got to do this week aside from the reading and the videos. Thanks for paying attention to the video. I hope that it's been helpful to you to get this. Let me know if you have any questions. I will be praying for you. And please pray for us as well as we continue to get settled in here. Take care and hope you have a great week.